Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or hello, hi, welcome if you're new. My name is Lasandra, and today's video is going to look a little bit different. This is going to be our cash planning for the next couple of weeks, but we're going to get real, okay? Because this is just the way things can go. Life can happen, all of the above. So after getting paid, my husband and I was going through, and I really think it's because, so I've shown you this before. This is like my holy grail here. I have my pay periods marked, and then I have what bills are coming out per pay period. And so I don't know if it's just the timing, but we have all of our very high hitting amounts hitting this paycheck. And so we are left with very little in our checking when all the bills are said and done. So, I like to keep a buffer in our checking just for those unexpected expenses. We don't plan for like gas and things like that. So, anyway, so we are only going to be stuffing our savings challenges and my wallet. Again, for the next 2 weeks. And that's going to be a big chunk. I mean, we're talking that's probably going to be close to $700, which is going to leave us very little in our account. And, my husband and I got to talking, and I'm like, why? Why are we so strapped right now? I feel like we're making good money, and this just shouldn't be happening. So here's where the video is going to be a little different. I took some time yesterday and I printed off our bank statement. And as you can see, I really broke down all the different transactions to understand, okay, where are we swiping? Where is our money going? And I feel like this is so important to do, twice a year or something, just to kind of get a grip on, okay, where are we falling short? And as you can see, because I took a slight pause when things got really busy, and you can see how incredibly, what's the word I want to use? Careless we got with starting to swipe our card and make purchases that we didn't budget for and things like that. So, anyway, that's kind of just a rundown of why we are where we are. So, we can get into that in a little bit later in the video. So the cash planning is going to be, a mystery. And I hate the fact that we're not saving. I mean, even $5, we can't even afford that this pay period. So it is what it is, and it's totally fine. So yes, we're planning for this section and this section right here. And I forgot I needed to update this because I have something fun and exciting. So let's go ahead and get into our savings challenges and see where that is going to put us. So I made a whoopsie. I was printing some product, and I forgot to take out my vellum paper. And as some of you may have seen, I have my holiday bundle roll and saves, and I accidentally put it on vellum. And I don't know, what do you guys think? I low-key kind of like it. So maybe I'll offer this as a vellum instead of, let me see if I have another. So like a vellum versus the cardstock. I mean, I can offer them both, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if that's something you want me to offer. But anyway, okay, so we are going to roll one time. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because, yeah. So a 4 and a 2, which is a little mummy, which is 5. So that's still a really good amount. And I hope you guys can see. Let me shift a little bit. All right, so $5 is going into our Halloween roll and save because it is after the 4th, so it is officially Halloween season. Judge me, I don't even care. All right, and then summer vibes. Looks like we've got a 2 right here, so let's just go ahead and mark that one off and put that there. But yeah, how was everybody's week? I would love to know. It's been hotter than holy hubza here, so not really doing a whole lot. But okay, then go mommy, which for anybody who missed the last video, Jolene is coming up with a 2.0 just as soon as she's done with her latest launch. So super excited about that. What have I got going on here? Okay. Let us see what is in the cards today. Add the month number and day of birth date of your child of choosing. Okay, so like February 12th. So Shit. I think we're going to go with Brayden, who just had his 13th birthday. And since we're on that note, I will be offering 13% off of my shop for the next week, just in honor of his 13th birthday, big day. So his birthday is 7/15. So just because I don't want to do numbers right now, plus 15, that's $22. And just for shits and grins, I'm curious. So then Mason's birthday is November 16th. That would have been 27. And then my oldest is December 15th. And that would have been 27. So, oh, that's interesting. Anyway, so Brayden's the cheaper one in this case. Oh my goodness. But seriously, I freaking love this challenge so much. Please, and it is available on our shop, so please go check it out if you want to join in on all the fun and see what all the hype's about. All right, so $22 going into Go Monin. Is that? Nope, we had a 30 once, so not the highest. Okay, and then Boomopoly. So let's roll a die here, and we are moving one space, which is $5. Which, ooh. She has a Halloween one too, I think. Ooh, just a second. Yes, she does. So, okay. I'm totally going to switch this out. I need to start these earlier so that way I can actually play them longer. So, okay. We will be doing Spookopoly next time. Okay. So then Hollyopoly, we will roll once. And we are moving 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No! Okay, let's roll again. Because we got to save something. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a little gingerbread cookie for $5. I like it. If I can get it on there. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Don't mind me. It's still kind of early. Although I've been up since probably 7 this morning. It's Saturday morning. The dogs needed to go out, but I also wanted to do my nails, which took freaking forever. Gah. I have to stop going to the nail salon because they truly, it's not their fault, but they wreck my nails because, you know, they file them. So they're so thin, they were breaking and they turned into little nubs. So can't have that. All right. And then my 100 envelope, let's see here. So we've got all of these empty now. So let's just go ahead and do the dollar. Let's do 1 and 2. So we'll do $3 in there. Okay. So let's see where that puts us really quick. All right. So that puts us at $42 for our savings challenges. Okay. And then the wallet is very cut and dry, always the same. So groceries, we budget $225 each week. So that is a total of $450. And I might as well just go ahead and do my tallies. So there's 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 225. Okay, so now I'm just going to duplicate that because that'll be for week 2. Did I do that right? I think it's 6. I'll double check that. So yeah, I'll double check it. All right, and then spending. So my husband is going to get $40 and I'm going to be getting $20 a week. So that's a total of $120. So $40. And then I will be getting my 10, 5, and 5, 1. So I'm just going to write my 10 here. All right, and then coffee, we're just going to do the 20 because we just need some more bougie cups. And so we'll just do a 20. Eating out, we'll be getting 20 a week. So that's a total of 40. And I'm so sorry. I hope you can see over my frickin' man hands here. And then buffer, I do $10 each week. So we'll do that. Okay. And then, helps if I write my amount here. So that is, let's see. Yep, that's the $650. So $650 there plus the 42 is $692. So that's what I'm going to put up here. And that will that'll leave us a nice little buffer. So I guess with that in mind, I'm trying to decide if I do want to go ahead and put some money in some selective. Nope, we're just going to leave it like this for right now. And then if I feel like maybe we're sitting a little more comfortable, I can always adjust the next time we get paid. Yes, so we're going to do that. So let me go grab my teller slip really quick. Okay, so, and I just remembered I forgot to do these tallies. So we're going to do a 5, a 2, and then, good Lord, I got to follow this down. 21 and 2, 5, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Even though we're not, yep, anyway. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and add these up. Why do I keep clicking? Okay, maybe I got it out of my system now. All right, so 10, 20, 2, 4, so $24 in cash. And then we've got the $3 in prop bills. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, $9, or $9. 9 fives. Oh my gosh, 2, 4. And that is it for the tens. And then we've got, okay, so this is actually, okay. So 150, 70, 90, 210. So we had 3. Yes, so I did do that right. Okay. So 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20s, 2 50s, and then 2 hundreds. All right. So then we've got this 24, and then 9 times 5 should be 45, but because I just don't trust myself in the mornings, 45, and then we've got 40, and we have 14, so that should be what, 280? Man, I should have more faith in myself, but I just don't. 100 and then 200. So let's tally this up to make sure we've got the right amounts. Yep, 692. So that's perfect. So that's what we'll be asking for from the bank. So we need 2 100s, 2 50s, 14 20s, 4 10s, 9 5s, and 24 1s. So now I'm just going to carry this over. And I don't know what my deal is this morning, but I am freaking shaky. I think I need to get some more water because I'm telling you guys, it has been hot as hell. It is so freaking stupid. All right, so let me minus the 3 here. So 689 is what we're going to be taking from the bank. Okay, so since the cash planning was super, super short, I do kind of want to go over, and if you're not interested, I'm just going to say thank you so much for joining me, and then I will be back tomorrow with the cash stuffing, which won't take very long at all. But I do kind of want to go over this for people that are new and just kind of interested how I go about, you know, cash planning and the zero-based budget and stuff like that. So hopefully that stuff is out of the way. And this is raw and real numbers, you guys. So I guess I already explained my calendar, so we don't really need that either. But yes, so I just took the last month's worth of statements just so that way I could really understand what's happening. So I broke it down to gas station spending, or well, let me back it up. So basically I started off and I just started highlighting everything that was when I noticed a trend, you know. So the first time I just kind of glanced through here and I'm like, okay, are there a lot of different things? And I quickly realized that there were. So, you know, I basically highlighted everything that was a gas station charge. And, you know, some of this can be a little deceiving just because, yes, we do pay for our gas with our debit cards, but it's pretty easy. Like this $18.94, 30 was probably gas because I'm extra like that and I like my numbers to be even. $17.62 was probably gas. $58.65, I hope to hell that was gas and not like a really expensive stop. But anyway, so I went through and highlighted everything in blue that was gas stations, and that was $371 just in a month. And then eating out came up to $213, Amazon purchases, I'm actually really proud of this. That was $96.40. And a lot of times it's just very small little things that we need for the household. And I more than likely, I think I zeroed out the deposits. So that really did balance out. I was really happy about that. But here's where I literally damn near shit myself. Almost $500 at Walmart in a month. And, I just kind of want to show you. So, there's $40 right there, which that I know was actually dog food. And I did take it out of my, and I'll even just show you. Ooh, that reminds me, I have something else. I made new trackers for my envelopes. So I don't know if you can see them very well here. I'll just take this one out. So as you can tell, Fur Babies is empty. So I did deposit that money, but isn't this cute? Because mine were actually really small and I don't know why I did that. So anyway, let me know if you'd be interested in me making that like a digital download or something, or like an editable type of thing. Anyway, because I really love it and I like having more space. But anyway, so like I knew that was for dog food, but then here's where, $56, $85, $112, $72, like that's not what we should be doing. This should either, Walmart is usually always groceries, maybe some, ibuprofen, melatonin, something like that. Or like our protein, not protein. Pre-workout stuff. That's what our wallet is for. That is what we budget for, is so that we are not swiping our card and we are putting it right back. But every single time I go grocery shopping, I'm spending almost all of my money on groceries. So that's where we really, really need to focus on getting back to, the zero-based budget. And then there were some unexpected charges, and that was $1,700. But unexpected to me was, like Epidemic Sound. I thought it was towards the end of the year and it came out earlier. So, which I actually had a big old dispute with them, because you may have noticed in some of my other videos, I've tried using music and then my content gets blocked. So I had a long discussion with them. But then this was my hormone replacement therapy, the pellets. That was $350, which I did have my healthcare. It didn't quite cover this though. So that's unexpected. And then some random charges that are not in my calendar as far as like bills coming out. So I need to understand, okay, like, are these reoccurring bills? Is this like a one-time thing? So anyway, I could go on and on and on, but that is how I encourage everybody to really hone in on their zero-based budgets and really take control of your money again, because this is the kind of stuff that gets us in that paycheck to paycheck mentality, and it's so uncomfortable. I hate it. I don't like feeling strapped, So anyway, that is what I did. I hope that helps. If you would like some more explanation, let me know, and I'm happy to cover it in the cash stuffing portion, just because it's not going to be a very long video. But yeah, that is where we're at. And then I do need to do a refresh on our debt snowball just to see where we are with that, because we do have quite a bit. I need to hop in here and see. Debt snowball, where are you at? So we have $150 in debt snowball, which is great, plus everything that's in here, minus the Hollyopoly, obviously. But so, we'll be able to make a really good payment. So I really want an update as far as where we are, where our amounts are, and just kind of go from there. So, whew, okay, I need a drink of water now. But anyway, I hope that's helpful. Again, highly encourage you to do the same at least twice a year, if not more. Do it monthly if that helps. But anyway, so that is it for our cash planning, and I will see you guys in the cash stuffing. Bye.